The Alchemist of Time, a Founder's Journal. October 12th. The ink is drying on my final notice. I am drowning in a sea of receipts, tax forms, and logistics. My small business, once a spark of joy, is now a cage of administrative shadows. I spent today staring at a ledger until the numbers blurred into ghosts. I am a creator who has forgotten how to create, lost in the machinery of survival. October 13th. Desperation leads to strange discoveries. In the dust of the basement, I uncovered the temporal scout, a device my father whispered about but never dared to use. It's a brass and glass compass that points not to north, but to tomorrow. If I can see how the world sells in the future, perhaps I can save my present. I'm turning the dial. Destination 2045. The physical market. I expected robots and cold steel, but I found color. The markets of the future are vibrant, modular stalls that pulse with light. People still want to touch, to smell, to experience. But the transaction is seamless, a blink, and the goods are theirs. Physical commerce isn't dead. It has become an art form. The scout hummed, pulling me into the digital ether. I saw the evolution of the web node. Social media is no longer an app. It's a living, breathing conversation that surrounds the consumer. Websites are immersive cathedrals of brand identity. I watched a young entrepreneur launch a global campaign with a single whispered command to her digital interface. I pushed further into the greater halls of B2B commerce. Massive expos where retailers and suppliers don't just trade goods, but entire ecosystems of data. I saw direct selling platforms that predict a customer's need before they even feel it. The scale is staggering. Global marketplaces that operate with the heartbeat of a single city. But the more I saw, the heavier my heart became. The future is efficient, yes, but it is vast. How can one man, one struggling founder in a dusty office, possibly manage 1,000 different channels? I felt the familiar weight of the administrative cage returning. I am seeing the where and the how, but the who is still just me. Then I found the quiet heart of the storm. In a small, sun-drenched office in the year 2060, I saw a nexus. It wasn't a person, but a glowing pulse of light sitting on a desk, an AI automation platform designed specifically for small and medium enterprises. It didn't just organize, it thought. It breathed. It managed the chaos so the human could dream. I saw him then, my future self. He wasn't the man I am now. He was sitting by a window, sketching new designs in a notebook. He looked peaceful. Beside him, the Nexus Pulse hummed, silently processing 1,000 orders, optimizing his social media, and filing his taxes in the background. The machine was the servant. The man was the master. I returned to my own time with the Scout's battery dying. I don't have the floating stalls or the holographic nodes yet, but I brought back the logic of Nexus. I spent all night coding, not receipts but systems. I am building my own bridge to that future. I am no longer a clerk. I am the architect of my own liberation. December 20th. The ledger is clean. The Nexus system I built handles the noise, while I handle the vision. My sales are growing across every channel I scouted, but more importantly, I have my time back. The future isn't something that happens to you. It's something you automate so you can finally start living.